Hi, everyone. This is Heather Jans. Sorry, I'm a little behind. I know a lot of us have been thrown into crazy worlds with everything that's going on between parenting and work and school. And so I did have a chance to do this, and I really wanted to come up with an idea. And basically, what I came up with was offering choice to students. Students live in a unique way. Some learn better visually, tactically, auditorily, or kinetically. Some teachers keep in mind these differences when they are teaching, but what about the assessments? Allowing students to show their best strengths by letting them choose how they want to present what they have learned in a course. Give students the choice of how they can complete a project. Create a list of criteria that needs to be met, but allow them the freedom to create something that they would like to. Examples would be possibly a Google slide presentation, timeline, create a skit, an emoji paper, which I actually got to experience in a high school level class when I was a substitute. The teacher had the students write a book report with emojis, and it was crazy. And they had a lot of fun with it. They got to work with a group, but it was pretty cool. And they like emojis, so that's an option. A trifold board, write an essay, create a children's book about the scenario that they're learning or topic of interest. And they can build something, they can create something. They can write a pamphlet, poster, comic strips, or they can create a huge graphic organizer. Whatever their talent is, whatever they like to do, if we push them in those directions and allow them to have the choice, they may have a better opportunity with it. And then I also put on here, use the same gradient rubric for the project. Just make sure students are provided with the instructions, both verbally and written. Students will take ownership in what they are trying to create and what they have learned. It is also important to think of all students' abilities when presenting them the options on what type of project they can create. The idea is to motivate students into doing their best. In an article that I found, Mr. Katz points out that the option should be selected on the 3 psychological needs of students: the autonomy support, it's basically their interest and goals; competency support, not too easy, not too tough; and relatedness support, so culture and values. So keeping these in mind will keep the students more motivated. Now, you don't have to use all of these examples. You can narrow it down to 4 different options that they can choose depending on grade level. The ultimate goal is to create an environment for students to thrive and be successful. Using differentiation in ways can be extremely useful. Understanding our students' likes, dislikes, strengths, and weaknesses will allow us as teachers to provide the student with the support that they need. I think the videos that we had this week are really great about different ways of incorporating differentiation and the relationships that students have with teachers, and as a teacher, seeing what that student needs to be successful. I think as we are continue to learn what we need to do to be teachers, that is something that is very important to keep in mind. I hope and pray all of you are safe, and we can get through this pandemic together. Thanks.